What's up, fam? It's your boy Trucking on the Budget. I'm back with another video for you guys. I just dropped the first of my 2 loads. I'm here in Georgia, in College Park, Georgia, dropping off my first load. Just dropped it off. I got to head on down to Chester, Virginia. But it's going to take me a good, 10 hours or so to get there. Probably going to be a 2-day deal. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get going. But we got a lot to talk about on this ride. So I'll be back with y'all in a minute. First and foremost, this Atlanta traffic is the worst. Like, well, I can't even say it's the worst because, you know, I've seen worse. And when I was in California, that weather, that traffic sucked. DMV traffic sucks. Just pretty much in all the big cities, the traffic is the worst. But anyways, I had to take that sweatshirt off because I've been in and out of the different climates, you know, from state to state. I was in Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and now Georgia, and it is hot down here. And I've been in the colder climates, but now I had to take that damn sweatshirt off because there ain't no time for that. But anyways, as you know, I just got finished delivering my first of 2 drops. I want to say, when it comes to getting these double drops, you got to be careful, because some people can get so focused on the rate per mile or the rate of the load itself and not realize that, you know, the rate that they're giving you for this particular load, for the double drop, is probably not enough, you know, because when you really think about how many miles you're driving, thinking about how much fuel you got to put into the truck, as well as depth and all that other stuff you got to do, it's just the expenses seem to outweigh the rate in the load itself. So you know, me personally, like, I don't like, if it's not, like, for instance, this load that I've been on, that first drop, that should have easily been like a 2,000 plus load, because the distance in itself was 700 or 800 something miles, you know, and it was like 13 plus hours driving, which basically, you know, if you really do your math, that's two truckloads of fuel, which is driving a box truck. That's what, $600, $700 or whatever of fuel that you got to account for when it comes to, you know, the money that you're getting from this load. Now, if you paid $700 for fuel, and then you got to pay for other things like tolls and depth fuel and all that other stuff, like, that takes your money down considerably, you know. So I don't believe when my dispatcher booked this load, she was actually thinking about that, sadly enough. And not to put her out there like that, you know, she does a great job, but sometimes, you know, you got to even help them to understand, you know, what it is that we're trying to accomplish out here on the roadway. Because me personally, I'm trying to, you know, have some sort of gain from this, you know, profit. It makes no sense to basically get, say, like a $2,000 load, but yet you're paying like $1,500 in fuel costs and things of that nature. It's like, and then you got bills and stuff like that. You know, you got your truck payments, you got your insurance, things of that nature. That $500 ain't even gonna cut glass. So yeah, you just got to be really careful when you picking these loads. And you know, sometimes it may look good, but it ain't good. So I wish I would have was with her on this load. Usually I try to give her the benefit of booking the loads for me, because I told her, I said, look, I trust you. I trust that you are able to pick loads that you would want yourself, that you would want to be able to say those are good loads. You look at the rate per miles. You usually look at, you know, the distance and all that good stuff, and pretty much where I need to be for these loads. Now, something else that I've been trying to get her to understand, that when you're doing the deadheads, try to make the deadhead going in the direction of where you got to pick up the load. Don't have your deadhead going 200-300 miles south, north, east, or west of where your pickup point is. You want to go towards where you're going to be dropping your load. So if I say, for instance, if I was coming from DC, I want to be able to pick up a load, say like in Richmond, Virginia, that's going down to Atlanta, Georgia. And if I was going to like Chicago, I want to be able to pick up a load in, say, like Delaware, that's going to Chicago. I don't want to go to Richmond to pick up a load that's going all the way up to Chicago, or go to Pennsylvania that's taking a load down to Florida. It makes no sense. It's like you're not gaining anything. All your costs, your money, goes to your fuel. So it's pointless to even do that load. But like I said, man, it's just some pointers and some things that I've been thinking about, you know, because I've been out here, 2 weeks straight, and I tell you, it gives you nothing but stuff to think about. So I'm hoping that this video is helping somebody, you know, try to understand, like, when it comes to picking your own load. So, and like I said, as always, man, you know, I encourage you to share my information with everybody that you know. I encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos, man. So, yeah, but this is not the end of the video, but I was just basically putting that out there so that in case I forgot later, you know, because I've been tired. I've been out here running. I've been trying to get from point A to point B in a timely manner, you know, because these daggone brokers, man, they seem to think we're driving like Hellcats and motorcycles and Learjets and things of that nature, delivering these loads, but we driving these 26,000 pound trucks that, you know, when it's fully loaded, man, it takes some time to get up the road. So I don't think they get it. Maybe they do get it, but they just don't want to understand it. So but yeah, man, I'm trying to get through this traffic in Atlanta so I can get on up north. So once I get through, I'm gonna have some more information for you guys, so stand by. So I just saw a vehicle pursuit, and it's not the type of vehicle pursuit that you probably imagine. So in this particular pursuit, certain states and certain jurisdictions don't allow their officers to pursue vehicles or that are trying to elude them. So basically, they don't run license siren, but they follow the vehicle that they're attempting to apprehend. In this particular situation, I came across, there were two marked police units. They were like right behind each other, and they were like driving at like maybe 55, 60 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. And so, you know, I'm sitting there like, I don't want to pass them, but I noticed that everybody else was passing. So I said, shoot, let me go ahead and pass them too. Then I noticed right in front of them was an unmarked unit. And then right in front of that unmarked was another red pickup truck that was occupied by a male and his passenger, which was a German Shepherd. And I noticed that the driver's side door, the guy, he was driving along with the driver's side door like propped open as if he was ready to jump out at any given moment. And I sat there thinking to myself, like, I've seen that way too many times to know what was going on. So yeah, I realized that they were actually in a vehicle pursuit, but one without lights and siren. And yeah, that was like the craziest thing to see early in the morning. I was just sitting there like, damn, I remember those days well. Kind of miss those days, but at the same time, man, I'm happy I'm doing something much safer. And I'm also happy that I'm finally on a highway that has so much more scenery than what I was seeing in previous days. You know, being out there in states like Nebraska, Utah, you know, Arizona, and stuff like that. But, you know, just to be able to see some landscapes, some buildings, some people, you know, a lot of cars, it feels good. You know, even though I hate the traffic, it feels good to basically be on a highway with, what, five lanes of travel, as opposed to 2 and 1 lane to travel. So, but anyways, man, yeah, that's pretty much what I observed today. I didn't get any footage of the vehicle pursuit itself because, you know, of course I was driving next to police officers, so I didn't want them to see me like recording them or anything like that. But it was kind of crazy. It was crazy indeed. But anyways, I'm gonna continue on up north, trying to get home, get to see my baby girls today. So I'm pretty excited about that. Traffic is getting thick again, so I'm going to pretty much shut it down, and I'm gonna be back with you guys probably later on, maybe once I get out of the city or something like that. We got a few more things we need to talk about on this trip, but other than that, y'all be safe until I get back to you. What's up, fam? So I finally made it home. It's the next day, obviously. It's daylight out again, but you know, I'm happy to be back home after like 2 weeks of being on the road. Looking around, I see that my grass has grown like considerably. You know, I don't know, man. It's great, but you know, the crazy thing is, we're in the beginning of May, and it's still freaking cold out here on the east. And it's raining too, so that just makes for a miserable day. But I don't know, man. I had a awesome time these past couple of weeks, man. You know, I had my really good days, you know, Vegas, and then I had my bad days, which you all know about when it comes to a certain broker. But it is what it is, you know. I got through it, and I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful. So yeah, man. So gonna have a little bit of downtime here at home, you know, with my daughters and stuff, and I'm on my way to get them now. But just gonna have some downtime, sit back and reflect on these past couple of weeks, you know, my pluses and my minuses, my, you know, gains and my losses. But yeah, you know, everything that we do in life is a learning experience, and believe me when I tell you, I learned a lot in these last couple of weeks. So I'm definitely gonna apply it to everything going forward. But yeah, man, so I'm gonna get ready to pull out of here and go get the girls, man. I can't wait to see them. I'm pretty sure they can't wait to see me, so let's go. Yeah, so I took the time to look at like pretty much my whole 2 week trip, my whole 2 week tour, whatever you want to call it, man. So what I did was, including my state, which is Maryland, I basically in the pickup state, which is Virginia, where I picked up my first load for the 2 weeks. Um, I mapped out like, my course of travel and pretty much how many states I had gone through. And I was surprised or amazed to see that, one, I made a complete circle around the U.S. I mean, around the outside of the U.S., so starting in Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, across to Chicago. It was crazy, but I went through 24 states. Like, I have been to like a lot of states, but just to know that I drove through 24 states in 2 weeks, that's absolutely amazing. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever done that, like, but I just sit there like, that has to be like a world record or something like that, but I'm like, pretty surprised with myself. I'm like, damn, I drove a long ways, man. That was a lot of damn driving, man. And to get through it all and be back home, on my way to get my daughters and stuff like that, man, it's a great feeling. It's like, damn, I didn't even know I had it in me. I knew I had plenty in me, but like, to do that, I'm like, damn, dude, like, you doing that shit. You doing that shit. It would be nice though if my profit and all that stuff matched, my the time that I basically been out there on the road and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna say that I didn't make good money. I did, but I didn't make what I wanted to. Because as you remember, on Monday I was like, I said I wanted to have like a $10,000 week or whatever. And it started out good because, I thought I was gonna get that load with TQL that was like 4,400. And that would have put me off to a great start because the rest of the week was like wide open. I could have basically taken like $2,000 loads for the rest of the week, and it would definitely have put me at my mark and possibly over. I could have potentially been at like, what, $12,000 or whatever for the week if everything had gone to plan with TQL. But but anyways, man, it was just a great 2 weeks, man, being out in Vegas, meet my new friend out in Vegas and stuff like that, and just it was an amazing feeling. And everything that happened along that way was pretty good. Now, coming back down to the southern part of the states, man, it started being some shit. Of course, it all started off with that broker that we all know. But like I said, it was just a ride, man, a crazy, wild and crazy ride. So I'm back at home. Everything is pretty much everything, but the other thing I said, man, I will never get used to having been up in that truck for 2 weeks long, and then to get back in my car and to feel like I'm sitting on the ground. Like, I feel like I'm on a skateboard riding around the city, sitting on my ass riding around the city, which is absolutely crazy. In that truck, I can see so far ahead of me and out above everybody. Whereas down in his car, man, it feels like everybody, including little Honda Civics, are like, sitting so high above me. I feel like they're all in my way and shit. But like I said, man, some great experiences. I'm so blessed and grateful to be out here doing what I do, be on YouTube, interacting with you, all of my subscribers and viewers, man. It's a great feeling, man. And as I've always said, man, I've gotten a lot of support from so many over the past couple of weeks. I mean, just in the past period, but these past couple of weeks, so many have reached out to me in support on this channel, and I really appreciate it, man. You guys are the best. Like, I've had such great advice from so many ladies and gents that out here either doing it or even not even, people who aren't doing it at all, but they just, appreciate and understand our grind. So, thank you so much to all of you, man. So, but yeah, I'm going to get these girls, man. I'm going to try to enjoy this weekend because I know that once I get them, I probably won't be able to be on this YouTube thing. But Believe me when I tell you, come first thing Monday morning, believe me, I will be back on the grind, doing what I do best, and prayerfully we're gonna have a much better week. I'm gonna stay at that 10,000 mark, and that's gonna be my goal from here on out, to get like 10,000 a week. I just gotta choose my lows and brokers wisely. So, and I encourage all of you to do the same. We need to just stay away from certain people. Probably alleviate some of these damn headaches that we be having. But anyways, man, that's going to be a wrap for this one. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. For all of you that are new, man, share this video with your boo-boos, your bun-buns. Anybody that you like or don't like, I want you to share with their asses, their little fake asses. But let their ass know, like, hey, man, this dude is grinding. We all out here grinding. We trying to do something with our lives, We encourage you to do the same. So until then, man, get off my channel.